And welcome everybody to the Daily Space Weather. We've got two large sunspots having risen in the northeastern limb there. A couple groups in the southern hemisphere, one small group in the northern hemisphere as well. Let's break out the colorized magnetogram. So sunspot 2954 is this one here. This is going to be sunspot 2955 to its southeast. The rest of the sunspot groups are pretty small. Not super exciting, but we've got some super exciting close-ups. Here's the original wavelength we were showing from the SDO. This is 171 angstroms. And here we've added 131 angstroms. One of the solar flare watching wavelengths. Here we've added 304 angstroms, ionized helium, to the 171 angstroms. Another crowd favorite. The radial flux has dropped all the way down to 93 again, so we've sort of hit this bottom here at 93 solar flux units. Revisiting that bottom there, 93 solar flux units. The black line here is the radial flux. This is a one-year chart. You can go view that yourself if you like at solon.info. So it looks like we've made it through all the forecasts here for geomagnetic storms and geomagnetic unrests. Now nothing on the forecast from NOAA. Let's take a look at global seismicity. We are seeing a 7 magnitude earthquake drought over the past 90 days. We've seen an uptick in earthquakes since yesterday. Let's roll up the list. A whole bunch of 5 magnitude quakes happening around New Zealand, Philippines, around Kamchatka and Japan, and around Alaska. Largest quake of the past 24 was this 5.6 at Mindanao, Philippines. There's the location of that one. Remember, folks, any earthquake could be a foreshock. So, again, we're seeing a 7 magnitude earthquake drought here, as we showed you on that convenient bar graph. Where do you think the next major quake will be? Do you use statistical analysis or something else? I'm just going to keep scrolling up the list here before we move on to volcanoes. We don't want the daily space weather videos to be too long. We've recently changed up the format, by the way. So try to be an asset, not a liability, in the event of a disaster. Speaking of disasters, let's check volcanoes today on volcanodiscovery.com. Suwanosejima continues to erupt, producing a 5,000-foot volcanic ash plume. Fuego exploding, flight level 150. It's a 15,000-foot ash plume over Guatemala from Fuego. Turrialba now showing up back on the list here, located in Costa Rica. Just a short-lived eruption there. Not sure on the size of the ash plume. This is actually Turrialba here. It looks like those ashes going right out of view into the clouds, making it a little more difficult to determine the size of the volcanic ash plume. Nevado del Ruiz, located in Colombia, exploding. Flight level 200 from Nevado del Ruiz. Sangay, flight level 200 over Ecuador as Sangay explodes. Not sure about Sabancaya. It's located in Peru. Not sure if it's erupting. What we are sure about is that we would like to welcome you all to the Neo-Renaissance. Congratulations on realizing the channel exists. We've built our own website at smashamash.com. You can find links below the video to that. You can find links to our merch as well. And we've opened up all of our designs. So we've put them in order of best selling here. And I'd like to say, respect existence or expect resistance. Now keep in mind, these are marketed to our viewers. They may or may not reflect the opinions of smashamash.com and the Smash News Network, least busted name in news. One thing I can certainly say is universum liberate. If I could wave my magic wand, I'd set everybody free. That's a quote from a Rush song. Presto, we've got all the designs available through the month of February. If you're seeing anything that you haven't picked up yet that you'd like, pick it up during February because it could vanish. If you support the content and you prefer to see it continue to exist and remain publicly visible, become a member of the Smash Team at smashamesh.com/Smash Team. Daily disaster reports for our gold and silver subscribers. Thanks to the Smash Team. Thanks everybody who tuned into the content. Congratulations on realizing we exist, and may that solar wind be at your back.